Hello, my name is Lisa Schmidt and this video blog is for EdTech 541. It is on the benefits of using multimedia in the classroom. To begin, there are many benefits of using multimedia and technology in the classroom. Implementing multimedia technologies can be beneficial to students and teachers. As educators, we are preparing students for technologies that don't even exist yet and jobs that we don't know anything about, because they have not been created. By implementing technology into our classroom, we can better prepare our students for their futures. To begin, it is best to define multimedia. Our textbook, Integrating Educational Technology into Teaching, states that multimedia is a combination of media or means multiple media. This includes graphics, photographs, videos, animation, sound, and/or text whose purpose is to communicate information in multiple ways. This can also include instructional software such as interactive books, reference materials, and other resources. One of the ways that I use multimedia in my classroom is through PowerPoint or Google presentation. I can easily upload my PowerPoints into my Google website for my classroom. Students then can access the presentations whenever they would like to either prepare for a test or quiz, or even for students who were absent, they can catch up on what they missed. Also, creating a PowerPoint for a lecture helps keep me on track and also helps my students organize their notes. They know what information is pertinent for them to write down, and also they have a way in which they can organize the material that it makes sense. Additionally, my yearbook classes use Windows Movie Maker to create movies to show their knowledge of photography skills, their knowledge of photo editing, and their caption writing skills. Students collect their items that they have done for their yearbook pages and compile them into a movie. They also add music. Students enjoy watching each other's work as part of the final, and we often celebrate the completion of the semester or the completion of the yearbook with this project. Additionally, I like to use YouTube in my classroom to introduce new topics or new units. For one, I use it to introduce Julius Caesar. I give historical background through the use of these video clips. And we're not only limited to just YouTube. There are many other resources for videos that teachers can access. Also, the video clips of the Julius Caesar plays help students to visualize the action in the play, understand characterization, and also it helps them to piece together the information that they have read. Sometimes it is difficult for students to get over the language barrier based on Shakespeare's language and today's modern English. So when we can put this in action, it helps students to better understand what the play is about and how the plot is moving. Finally, using Web 2.0 tools is another great way teachers can incorporate multimedia into their classroom. Blogs is a form of multimedia that allows students to discuss, answer questions, or even communicate with fellow students in another manner. Some students like the fact that they have the time to think through their responses for a discussion rather than having a class discussion where they're put on the spot. The text includes a study from Doran, Beach, and O'Brien, where they found that students had positive perception of using blogs in the classroom, and that these tools are redefining the notions of reading, composing, performance processes to infuse digital illiteracies that students use in daily English language arts curriculum. Therefore, this is an easy tool I can implement into my classroom where students can communicate with one another, feel positive about their work, and they can also create a positive learning environment. Lastly, utilizing multimedia can help increase students in thinking and writing skills. In Oregon, this is an important concept because this year's sophomore class and freshman class have to pass the writing assessment in order to graduate. By implementing multimedia tools to help students in the process of writing, I can help increase their scores. The text also stated how it helps students to see writing as a process of chunks rather than one linear line, and help them to formulate ideas and get their information out on paper or on the computer. Students thrive off of using technology and expect to use it in the classroom. Let's face it, they're connected to it in many different forms. So by implementing it into our classroom, we can meet the needs of students. The Center for Implementing Technology in Education states, integration of multimedia into instruction can help reduce curriculum barriers and improve learning for all students. The Center for Implementing Technology in Education also reminds us that not every student learns the same way, and just relying on printed materials to get information across students is not going to help all students learn. Utilizing multimedia meets the needs of students. Incorporating multimedia such as videos, graphics, and/or pictures in curriculum provides many benefits to students and teachers. I hope that you can see these benefits and implement them in your classroom.